Hey everybody, it's Mr. Greg here from the Kindergarten Smorgasboard with another fun Submissions for Smorgie. Um, this Submission for Smorgie comes from my friend Melissa, who is an EL teacher in Iowa, and who also is the very talented lady who designed the lesson plan template that I use in my classroom, and it's the one you see on Scheduling Sunday and the one that you ask me about all the time. If you're interested in that template, you can get it from her website. It's a teacher's plan. The template is called the Greg. So if you're interested in that, you can head over to her blog, A Teacher's Plan, and get your own copy. Melissa had lots of great questions about my no desks, no tables setup this year. And I've also gotten tons of questions about this and how it works and why I'm doing it and what about this and what about that. So I'm going to try to answer a few of those today. As you can see in my classroom, we really have no tables and no desks. You can see my guided reading table, and we have one small round table in the back. We actually had two round tables, but the no desks, no tables thing was going so well that we got rid of the second round table, so now we have more room. So why did I decide to do this? Well, I have to give a big shout out to my friend Erin Klein at Kleinspiration. She's a big advocate for the no desks, no tables. And she kind of encouraged me this summer when I mentioned to her that I was thinking about going that route this summer, and she was like, go for it. So I just decided to make the leap and see how it goes. I kind of figured that if it didn't work, and we'd bring tables in and start over. I went to my administrator, to my principal, and he was all for it. He actually said that he wanted me to be very innovative and very much on the cutting edge. And he even said that, you have so many people who come in and observe you. He's like, you really need to be doing some cutting edge things. And so he was very supportive of the no desks and no tables. Parents have been very supportive of it. First day of school and open house, a lot of questions like, where do you sit? And, how does it work? And once I explain it to them, parents are on board. And the kids, they absolutely love it. So that's why. There's also research out there, if you do a little Googling, that no desks, no tables builds teamwork, builds creativity. And I can tell you from personal experience that my kids are much more engaged and focused on their work. So the way it works in our classroom is that when we have work to do, the kids sit anywhere they want. We did run into one little bump early in the year. Everybody wanted to sit at my guided reading table, so we've had to nix that. But anywhere else, I also went to Target and Walmart and bought bath mats. And since we're doing a rainbow theme, I bought them in rainbow colors. They're a bit pricey, $10. But if you buy them a few at a time, it's not bad. And so when the kids are working on the floor, they can just grab a mat and throw it down. What I like about that is that it gives them their own identified space, and it's more comfortable. And, let's be honest, it's super fun, and who doesn't want to lay down and do your work? So I've had questions about morning work. We do our morning work on the floor. The kids come in, put their backpack away, put their folder away, they get their journal. If they want a carpet, they grab it, and they do their morning work. They sit on the floor, they lay on the floor. They're doing their work, they're still writing in their journals, they're just not sitting at a desk. Had question about writing. Are they writing? When are they writing? Where are they writing? They're writing on the floor. There's actually research that says kids who lay on the floor have better handwriting, and I personally can see that our handwriting is better, but we just lay on the floor when it's time for writing. They grab a clipboard and a rug, and they get to work. If they want to sit at the round table, they can, but most of them choose to sit on the floor. So yes, we're writing, and yes, they're writing on the floor. They have their rug if they choose to use a rug, and they get a clipboard and do writing on the floor. Had a question about snacks and food. We don't do snack time in our classroom. On Fridays we do Foodie Fun Friday, so we cook and do some snacks that way. And so what we do for that is we sit around our mustache carpet, and we just sit in a circle and we do our snack and our food that way. so far it's worked out fine with the food and the snack. We haven't had any big messes. And what I like about it is that we're all right here together. Because in our classroom, when we eat, we talk about eating as a family and everybody eats together. So it's been actually nice to have us all on the carpet for Foodie Fun Friday. For art projects, again, we're on the floor working. When we are doing some art projects, I do try to keep the kids contained in this area and try not to let anybody go sit back here in the back. It's just easier if we're all sitting in this general area. But again, they're on the floor, they've got a clipboard, and they're working on the floor. Writing, journals, food, everything is done on the floor. When we do have some big painting projects, what I have done is I've utilized the round table, and I'll pull groups of 4 or 5 back to that round table, and we'll paint in small groups, just to kind of keep it more manageable. But yeah, so that's really the basic, that's it. That's our no desks, no tables. I did it because I wanted something different, and I really wanted to open up our classroom more and give the students some choice and some control over their learning. The result has been more engagement, more focus, better handwriting, definitely I think more excitement. We're definitely having more fun. But yeah, so it has worked out tremendously well. I've been very lucky. The parents are on board, the principal's on board, the kids love it, I love it, and as a matter of fact, when we make our silly hats and when we're doing art projects, sometimes I even get a rug and I lay on the floor and do some work with the kids, which they absolutely think that's the best thing ever. So if you're thinking about it, go for it. Maybe small steps, maybe open seating, and then maybe slowly eliminate some seats and give them the option. So that's it. If you have any more questions, email me or let me know. Leave a comment, send me an email, hit me up on Facebook. But yeah, no desks, no tables, huge success. And really, look at all of our space to work. So there you go. And yes, it works perfect for centers too. How can you forget centers? But it's really great for centers, especially with the rugs, because they have a very defined area to do their centers. So everything is working very well with the no desks, no tables. I was very hesitant at first, very worried that it may not work. So we actually kept the tables in storage here at the school. But as it turns out, we won't be needing them, and I don't think I will ever go back to desks and tables again. So that was my big experiment for the year, and it worked out very, very, very well. So go for it. No desks, no tables, the way to go. Melissa, thank you for those great questions, and everybody else who's had questions about the no desks, no tables. I hope this answers some questions, and hopefully some of you are encouraged and motivated to give it a shot. If you have questions or you want to do a submission for Smorgie, click on the Submission for Smorgie graphic on the side of the blog and leave your question, and I will get it answered. And I'm going to try to get back into a more regular routine of getting these videos made and posted. So, Melissa, thank you. Everyone else, thank you for the great questions. And as always, thank you for the amazing support that you all give me, and that you make me feel amazing every day. And so I thank you for that. All right, that's it. Bye.